Have you ever wondered how a simple piece of metal could change the fate of empires? Or why one sacred object, lost for centuries, still fascinates millions today? And most of all, if it truly exists, whose hands hold it now? Among all religious and historical legends, few are as mysterious as the story of the Holy Lance, the Spear of Destiny. An object said to have touched the blood of Christ, shaping the destiny of kings and wars ever since. But this isn't just an ancient myth. In the 20th century, during the darkest years of history, there was a man who believed this spear could give him control of the world. His name was Adolf Hitler. To understand the legend, we must travel back almost 2,000 years, to the 1st century in Jerusalem. On the day Christ was crucified, a Roman soldier named Longinus thrust his spear into Jesus' side to ensure he was dead. The Gospels say that blood and water flowed out. And from that moment, the legend began. The spear that touched divine blood was said to hold the power of God itself. Through the Middle Ages, emperors and warriors claimed to own it. Charlemagne, ruler of the Holy Roman Empire, said his victories came from that very spear. They believed whoever lost the lance would lose his empire too. By the 9th century, the spear had passed into the hands of German kings, guarded for centuries in Vienna. People believed as long as it stayed in the capital, Europe would remain protected. But in the 20th century, the myth came alive again. In 1909, a poor young man wandered through the Hofburg Museum in Vienna. He stopped before a glass case holding a rusted ancient spear. Beneath it read the words, "The Holy Lance, the Spear of Destiny." That young man was Adolf Hitler. Years later, he wrote that when he first saw it, something powerful awoke inside him. He felt his destiny had been revealed. By the 1930s, after rising to power, Hitler's obsession with sacred relics and occult symbols grew. He and his circle believed the Aryan race descended from divine origins, and that ancient relics could unlock hidden power. One division of the Nazi Party, the Ahnenerbe, was tasked to search the world for those relics. The Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, and of course, the Spear of Destiny. In 1938, when Germany annexed Austria, Nazi agents entered the Hofburg Museum. They seized the Holy Lance under direct orders from Hitler. It was taken to Nuremberg, the city Nazis saw as the spiritual heart of the Third Reich. The spear was kept underground inside a fortress of treasures. Alongside it rested the crown of the Holy Roman Empire and the sword of Charlemagne. But as the war neared its end, Allied forces advanced on Germany. In April 1945, just hours before Hitler's suicide in Berlin, American troops reached Nuremberg and discovered the vault. Inside it, among the relics of empire, they found the Holy Lance. Historians later noted something chilling. The moment the spear was taken from Nazi hands was the same day their empire fell. Coincidence, perhaps. But for believers, it marked the breaking of the curse. After the war, the spear was returned to the Hofburg Museum in Vienna, where it remains today. Yet one question endures, is it the real one? Modern metallurgical tests show it dates from the 7th or 8th century, far too late for the time of Christ. But others claim a fragment of the original spear lies hidden inside its shaft. In the 20th and 21st centuries, several other holy lances appeared, in Armenia, the Vatican, and Poland, each claiming authenticity. None could be proven genuine. Meanwhile, the legend moved beyond history and into pop culture. From Indiana Jones and Constantine to Wolfenstein and Assassin's Creed, the spear became a symbol of ultimate power, faith, ambition, and temptation. Yet behind all those retellings lies a deeper question. Why does humanity always search for a magical object to explain victory or defeat? From the Holy Lance to the Philosopher's Stone, from the Grail to Solomon's Ring, we keep chasing symbols to make sense of our weakness. Maybe humans need myths to feel less alone. Still, the story of the Holy Lance isn't only about faith or superstition. It's about power. It's about how a legend can shape real history. Hitler, with all his madness, believed that mastering symbols meant mastering minds. And in a way, he succeeded. Because even today, the image of Hitler and the Holy Lance lives on in our imagination. According to a 2018 European cultural survey, more than 25% of people still believe sacred relics can influence destiny. And over 300,000 visitors each year come to Vienna's Hofburg Museum to see the lance for themselves. In a world where technology explains almost everything, maybe we still need mysteries like this one. Not to believe, but to remember wonder itself. Today, the spear rests behind thick glass under dim yellow light in the Hofburg Museum. Visitors pass by, take photos, and move on. But sometimes one of them lingers for a moment, staring silently. Perhaps searching for the same thing Longinus, Charlemagne, and Hitler once sought. Power, faith, or maybe just meaning. And perhaps the real power never lay in the spear at all, but in the eyes of those who look at it. So here's the question. If the spear truly holds any force within it, are we ready to wield it today? Or will history repeat itself once more? The ending remains open, and maybe it should. Because some secrets once revealed stop being legends.